Weebly and PowerPoint to make my work possible and easier to complete. I have learnt many things on these apps, which are skills I will be using in future projects to come. I have become very familiar with these apps since starting my coursework. I am now able to produce a magazine and a website. On Photoshop, I learned how to use the eraser as well as how to use Photoshop history to undo any mistakes I make without having to start all over again. This was helpful when I had to remove something or a full background. I learned how to replace a background and use Paint Bucket to fill in a blank page. I learned how to add shapes and draw as well as how to color in those shapes. I learned how to edit brushes to get the texture I was looking for in my picture. I learned how to remove blemishes off my picture by using the spot healing brush and creating a new layer with it. I used Weebly to design my website as it was used in previous media classes. I found Weebly fairly easy to use after I learned a few basic steps on using it properly. I do think Weebly is one of the easiest website creators. I learned how to insert text on Weebly and how to make the text look aligned together. As well how to resize the font, how to change the font's color and the type of font used. Importing a picture off camera roll was easy. The biggest problem I had was the graininess of pictures off Google when put on Weebly. I found a surprisingly easy fix for that was to upload the images off my iPhone. I am well aware of how to use PowerPoint, as unlike Weebly and Photoshop I have used it many times in the past in school. The one new thing I did learn from Photoshop is how to screen record PowerPoint for my CC4 questions. In my photography, I learned the different meanings, angles, and lighting produce. I learned how to make an audience feel a certain way about an image and how to portray meaning throughout my picture.